Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Aurogiri. As the title suggests, or implies, or states, or whatever, Xbox, what are they, Xbox One now? That's right. Xbox One got a patience package on Onigiri. So we, on PlayStation, had a patience package, as did Xbox, when our Edo update came out, because it took like 6 months for it to come, and it took forever. So when we got our update, way back when, it came with 3 gacha tickets, like artisan swords, a band-aid, a button, 200 OC, lots of good stuff, and some boosts and stuff. 300% EXP Ryu and all that stuff. EXP Ryu drop boost, yeah. So today, Xbox received a new patience package because they're having problems with Q&A approving their Lunar update, quality assurance and all that. So, like the part 2, or even part 1, they don't have Lunar part 1. So they've been stuck in Edo since, we got our Edo update in April. So they got theirs a month later. They would have got theirs like... When did they get theirs? They got theirs like in June, I want to say. I'm not too sure on Xbox politics, but Xbox got theirs later, and they've been stuck there since then. Since then we've had on PS4, Edo, Lunar Part 2, and now the Lucifer. So they're now like 3.5 updates behind, I want to say. So that's kind of huge. Like, they haven't even got Miyamoto yet. So no 105 mags, none of that stuff. And I think one of the reasons for that is because they have, Magatama exploits, ornamentation and smelting and all that good stuff. So that's probably one of the reasons why it's getting delayed, is because they're trying to figure out a way to patch that single player mode and all that without violating their contract and trying to get everything ready. And I don't know what's all happening behind the scenes, but I assume that's part of the reason it's taking so long. But they did receive a patience package, so that's pretty awesome. So I got pictures from my friend Lady Vert on Twitter showing that they got 3 artisan swords, 5 gacha tickets, 1 status point reset, which is huge. It's huge to get that. We have never on PS4 gotten a gifted status point reset given to us. They got 10 soul eggs, 10 repair fairies, 3 smelting superbs, 3 reset button A's. If you're wondering why I'm yawning, I woke up at like 8 o'clock today, like a miracle. Like, I don't know what happened. And then 3 ornamentation things, 3 band-aids. God damn, I want a band-aid. And then after the 3 band-aid A's, they got 3 of each of the drop boost, EXP boost, and Ryu boost, 200%. So it's a pretty nice patience package. They say it's valued at $200. So I'm actually going to take a sec to see if that's really valued at $200. I'm going to get out my calculator, and I'm going to calculate how I would view the price of the things they got. So 5 gacha tickets is $20 right off the bat. So $20. 3 band-aids, 3 band-aid A's is about, what is that, $10, $12, $20? Yeah, they got band-aids. That's right, Hagura. Band-aids. So, special items, cool. So if we go to, I own 20 buttons now? Damn. So 3 buttons is 80 OC, so that's $8. So they got 3 buttons, so I'll add the 8. Oh, I hit multiply. What do? Clear everything. So they're at $28, and then 3 band-aid. Hi Ryan. 3 band-aids will run them up $10, so we're at $38. So we're gonna add the 10. So then they got a status point reset, which adds $15 to the pot. Then they got 10 repair fairies. Repair fairies cost that much? My god. So $5 for repair fairies. So plus 5. We're at 58. Then they got Smelting Amulet Superbs. We can't actually buy Superbs, so I'm going to have to assume that their value, if a Lucky is 16 and these are 20 or $2, so I'm going to assume a Superb is worth $3. Let's just call it $3. So, no, they don't got their update yet. They just got a patience package. So let's assume a Superb is worth $3 each, so $9 for 3 Superbs. So plus $9. Okay. And then they got 10 Soul Eggs. I've never purchased a Soul Egg. How much is a Soul Egg worth? Can we not buy Soul Eggs? There they are. So 10 Soul Eggs is 69? Why? Why are Soul Eggs that expensive? Oh no, I don't want to buy that. Put that away. Why did it jump? I don't know. 134? Whatever. So 69. So we gotta add $7, I guess? Okay. So $7. We've got the Repair Fairy, the Soul Egg, that. Magatama Slot Aid A's. And then they got Smelting Superbs. So how much does Smelting Amulets cost? Smelting Amulets cost 20, so I'm going to put a 30% at 30. $3. So we're going to add another $9. So plus $9. 83. So that's covered the Band-Aids, the Supremes, the buttons, the smelting, the ornamentation, the Repair Fairy, the Soul Egg. Then that leaves 3 Artisan Treasure Swords. So the value of 3 Artisan Treasure Swords is something that's very debatable. Because you can't buy them. You just saw someone with a broken slot in the 105? Rest in peace, Hagura. I pray that they find $5 on the ground and regret what they didn't do. So then what is the price of 3 artisans, right? So we trade in stuff for artisans. Maybe that can tell us our price of artisans. So artisans cost 50 points for 3 of them. It takes, 50 cats or skill cards, right? So let's say you roll the Neon Coral Pawn, you get a skill card set 5 or something. You trade it all in, that's 15. So a skill card set costs $4, let's say. So 15 points, 30 points, 45 points. So 3 artisans cost like $15? Is that the math I'm seeing? Okay, so in the Xbox world, without the point Daruma, I guess 3 artisan swords equate to $15, because you'd have to roll the cat to hope to get an artisan sword. So I'm going to add $15. $5 an artisan, I guess. So based on my math, in my perspective, we're at $98. And then we have the drop boosts, which are, those aren't special items, are they? No. So then they've got 3 of each boost, which we can calculate really easily. So I was going to talk to you about this today. Oh, okay. So Ryu boosts are 24 OC for 3 of them. EXP boost costs more at 38, and drop boosts cost the most at 58. So drop boost costs the most. That's interesting. Alright. So if we just add, you know, let's just say 3 EXP boosts and 3 Ryu boosts. Let's just say that's $6, and the drop boost is another $6, so another $12. So plus 12, that's going to equal $110. So they say it's worth $200 in total, but in my mind, I think it's only worth like $100. It says it's, you know, if you were to buy all of this stuff, it'd be worth $110, but honestly, it's not really worth $200. I remember they said that when we got our first Patience package on PlayStation. And I'm not here to shame their package and say it's not worth as much as it is and to do all that. That's not what I'm here for. I'm just like, I'm glad they got their package. I know they're having a hard time, and Xbox players need that extra motivation to keep playing, you know? So it's good that they got something. You know, it's nice to know it's not something incredibly, like, broken, like, oh my god. I remember when PS4 got their update, PC players were like, damn, I wish our thing would shit the bed. Damn, I would love it so I could actually get some free stuff. Haha. But, you know, it is what it is. If we were to truly make this worth $200, we'd have to add 90 more things. $90 worth of stuff. So $90 worth of stuff. Like, I opened 180 lucky boxes and got twice as many treasure swords, you know? As expensive as treasure swords are, they're not that expensive, you know? To make it a better prize package, right? So, I probably would have given them OC as well, you know? Like, everyone got $20 worth of OC back in the day. So, I mean, if they give someone OC, it's not like they lose money. They're just going to spend it to roll stuff anyways. It's not like they give you money and you can transfer it to real funds. It's not how it works. So, you know, they've been stuck. Like, Xbox is having it really bad. If you think about it, it's like, we waited 6 months for this update, 6-7 months for Edo. Okay, we got Edo. And then now we're in Edo for another, how many months? 5, 10? So we're in September. Let's just say we're in September. So September, August, July, June, May. So 5 months. I remember that $20. I wasted it though. Yeah. So they waited, it's almost been 10 months and they're still at their second update. Like, come on now, you should have given everyone 300 OC, like whatever, it's $30. As long as that keeps their players playing, because at this rate, Xbox players will all quit because nothing's happening. Then their new update will come out and nothing will happen. Wasted on EXP boosts. But, you know, it's a good package. I'm glad they got it, but I remember ours, we got 200 OC, we got 3 Ogies, it was, or something, we got like 2 Ogie cards, and 2 random Ogies, and 3 gachas, and it was a good time. Soul eggs, band-aids. But if they want to make it better, like, throw in Ogies, like, 1 through 4. Like, give everyone 1 of each Ogie, 1, 2, 3, 4. That wouldn't even be that bad. How much would that even cost? So let's assume, what's the price of an Ogie? $10? Let's say an Ogie costs $10. So, okay, so that would have been $40 with the Ogies. If you had 3 characters, yeah, if you had 3 characters at Edo, you got triple the awards. That's what it was. That's why it was so good. Yeah, if you had 3 characters at Ichigo, yeah. So, back then, because that's all the characters we could have, we'd get triple the reward. That's why it felt way better for us back then. I only got 2 of it, though, but, yeah. So, we would have got, like, a shit ton of artisans. We would have got, like, I got, like, 6 gachas then. We got, like, a bunch of buttons. Yeah, that's why I'm feeling underwhelmed. You're right. You're exactly right. So, but if they truly wanted to make it a $90 package, maybe they're saying that artisans are all worth 20 bucks each, and I'm just being lenient. I don't know the value of artisans, but if it were up to me, I would say if it's 200 bucks, I'd throw in, you know, 3 button A's, 3 button B's, 3 Band-Aid A's, 3 Band-Aid B's, one of each of the Ogi cards, because when we were in Edo, the Ogi 5 existed because Suji got it from the art contest. So that even exists too. I'd give everyone one of each Ogi. So that's 50 bucks right there. The Band-Aids would be another 20 bucks, so it puts us at 70. And then the button B's would be another 20 bucks, so that would have been around 200 bucks. That's what I would have done. But, you know, that's sort of my take on this patience package, because my friend on Twitter wanted me to make a video for it, so here it is. You know, Xbox got a patience package. You have up till the 90, or not to 90, you have till the 30th of September to redeem it. And yeah, the package is decent. It is something. It is something to keep you playing. You know, some players, they don't want to keep playing. They have their cross. You know, maybe these 3 artisans are what it's going to take to get it from 90 to 100. Those Band-Aids, buttons, you know, all that good stuff. Honestly, if I were you, I'd save your Band-Aids because you're going to need them for 105 mags. And I wouldn't really worry too much about it. But, you know, if it helps, it helps. And that's great. So, I got one more tweet on Twitter. What is it? Oh, okay. So, Rhyme has 3 110s. Damn. Yeah, you guys are bored. 3 110s. That's a lot of pipe 3. But, yeah, I mean, it's good. So, they got their patience package. Like, you know, Cybercep's watching. They know you're having problems. So, it should only be a matter of time for Xbox to get their update. And hopefully it happens soon so we can see more, you know, more bitching on the Twitter. Because I haven't seen much of it lately. Facebook and stuff. So, pretty awesome. And that's all I really had to say about the patience package. And like I said, congratulations. It's about time. You know, hopefully it helps and hopefully it keeps the community alive because, you know, we always need that extra competition from the rivaling schools. So, that said, I'm going to get on out of here and maybe go make some bagel pizza bites. I don't know.